So you are not seriously considering coming to the USA for the World Cup, are you? Because that's just the worst idea ever.
It's definitely not a good one.
It's definitely not a good idea.
Hey guys, we're Paul and Natasha with Nomadic-AF. Today we are talking about why you should definitely not consider coming to the United States for the World Cup in 2026.
Right, so let's check it out. First of all, our pilots and our planes cannot talk to air traffic control anymore.
It's insane. Everybody has been freaking fired.
Yeah, and like out of the Newark airport on the East Coast, they have had to reroute planes because communications go down, because Trump and Doge fired not just air traffic controllers, but all of their support staff. Like, you literally cannot land a plane without having issues.
Yeah.
Why would you? Yeah, why would you fly into the U.S.?
Yeah.
And on that note, ICE is out of control. Completely out of control.
Absolutely out of control.
They are arresting people for nothing. A guy came to a seminar to go to a mixed martial arts seminar, and he spent a week in jail.
Yeah, it's infuriating.
Do not get caught up in that. If ICE gets their hands on you, they would love more than anything to put you in detention. And detention isn't immigration detention, it's jail.
It's an actual jail
with
cell.
murderers,
You're waiting
rapists.
for hours or not hours, but months and
Yeah,
months.
could be months. And when you land, immigration and ICE, they have the right to go through all of your personal information.
Yeah, so much so that European countries are telling people to travel to the United States with burner phones.
Yeah, they can go through your email, social security, your phone, your pictures, anything they want.
Social media.
What'd I say?
Social security.
No, not that. Just your social media. They can go through anything. And if they find even like where you criticized Trump once, they can not let you in.
Yeah, that's considered terrorism.
Yeah. I mean, it could be. The ICE will look for anything.
Yeah. The biggest one for me is the U.S. does not deserve your money right now.
No, they place tariffs on your country. They put your country financial straits. Like, why return the favor with giving the U.S. money?
Yeah, it's just not a good place to be in. It's not a good place to donate your money, especially when you can donate it north to Canada or south to Mexico.
Yeah, go see the World Cup there. Don't go to the U.S. You will have nothing but problems.
Yeah. MAGA people, they're fucking violent and they do not like you.
No, you saw what they did to their own citizens at the Capitol when Trump lost his election. You think they're going to treat foreigners in this country somehow better?
No.
These are violent, gun-carrying people, and they hate foreigners.
Yeah.
They will hate to have you in their country, and they will do anything to make you feel unwanted.
Yeah. Why else shouldn't you come to the World Cup in 2026 in the United States? You can't prove a negative.
And this is how ICE gets so many people. ICE and immigration in the United States government.
They're rounding people up.
Yep, and once they accuse you of something, no matter how stupid or ridiculous it is, it's not their job to prove
that you did it.
Yeah, it's not their job to prove you're a drug dealer. It's your job to prove
that you're not.
And you can't prove a negative. They can say anything about you, that you have terroristic ideals, that you've liked the post about Bin Laden. They can say anything they want.
It's your job to prove that you are not doing the things that they accuse you of.
And while you're doing that, you'll be sitting in jail, and it can take you months.
Ugh.
Yep. And on that note, you can be held indefinitely. I mean, there was a girl coming to a seminar in California, crossing the border, and she was held for 2 weeks in a real jail with rapists, murderers, like the worst.
Because she's going to a seminar. Imagine you coming to the World Cup with your un-American soccer jersey on. It ain't going to be pretty.
They can hold you forever. They don't care. They really don't.
No.
You have two options now, aside from the U.S. for the World Cup. You have Mexico and Canada.
Both of them
want you.
Go there.
Yeah, like skip the USA. If you're thinking about coming here for the World Cup, you're not thinking clearly, because all of these things that we're talking about have happened in the last 100 days.
Yeah, and if you do come here and ICE detains you, it's up to you to pay your way out.
Yeah, so you've already paid thousands of dollars to fly here round trip. ICE has held you and you've missed your flight home. Now it's up to you to coordinate everything.
Yeah.
And you probably won't be allowed back in the country again.
No.
Ever.
If you want to come back.
Why would you want to come back? It doesn't make any sense. So when ICE hold you. They're only going to hold you for a few hours at the airport, just a few hours, and that's not enough time for anything. Then they're going to move you to holding, and that is in a real jail. That's not like
scary, guys.
Immigration jail. That is a real American jail.
Yeah.
Now, just look up any YouTube show on American jails, and that should dissuade you
from coming to the US. For sure. And you might not be planning on breaking any laws, but being a law-abiding citizen does not matter anymore.
No, not even a little bit. We've made tons of videos on this where law-abiding people are crossing the border, going to a seminar, going to a meeting, whatever, that are arrested and thrown in jail for days, weeks, or months. It doesn't matter.
It's insane.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're law-abiding. They will find something to hold you on.
Yeah, and while we're at it, you better bring your own health care because we ain't got it.
No. Anybody that is not from the USA probably has health care.
Yeah.
We don't in the United States. You want to sprain your ankle, it's going to cost you a few grand to go to a hospital.
Yeah.
For the day, not overnight.
People don't go to the doctor when they're sick because of how much it costs.
Right. So come on over and step off the curb wrong, and you may be thousands of dollars in debt. Okay, another reason not to bother coming to the U.S. for the World Cup is you're just not welcome.
Nope.
Right? MAGA is in charge now. MAGA hates foreigners. I don't care if you're a white foreigner. They hate Europeans as much as they hate people from South America.
Yeah.
They do not welcome here. You've heard the vice president himself say, you can come, but you better leave right away.
Everybody is welcome to come and see this incredible event. I know we'll have visitors probably from close to 100 countries. We want them to come. We want them to celebrate. We want them to watch the game. But when the time is up, they'll have to go home. Otherwise, they'll have to talk to Secretary No, who I'll turn it over to now.
I mean, that's not exactly hospitable.
No.
That's like inviting somebody to dinner and kicking them out before dessert, right? Like, if a country doesn't want you there, why would you spend your hard-earned dollars?
You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
Stay here. Nope. So, another fun fact about the United States.
Yeah.
It's mass shootings are like our national pastime. It's more frequent than baseball games.
It's scary to go to a movie theater in the United States because you have to worry the entire time that you're going to get shot to hell up.
Right. So not only are U.S. citizens shooting up U.S. citizens, what's going to happen when one of these MAGA types that hates foreigners finds 10,000 foreigners in one place?
Yeah.
You don't think that's...
Armed with a rifle.
With his legally carried AR-14 or whatever frickin' rifle he's carrying.
Yeah. Assault rifle,
yeah. Why? Why would you even think about coming to the USA? Doesn't make sense. So
another reason not to come is there is zero public transport. If you're used to European subways and getting around, you ain't gonna find that in the United States at all.
No, there is no public transportation.
Yeah.
Bro, there might be a bus down the street, but you're not getting from city to city.
You're gonna be renting a car for sure.
So don't even try to get from city to city because without a car, it's
not happening.
Another reason, people are looking for a reason to jail foreigners in the United States. They will look for any reason.
And America has some very antiquated laws
that are very different from where you're from.
And they will use these laws against you.
Yeah.
Jaywalking, for example, you can get a ticket or go to jail for.
Yep.
Crossing the street illegally.
Spitting on the side, anything. You will not, you can have porn on your phone. You know the U.S. is getting ready to outlaw pornography. Our laws are antiquated and scary, and they will land you in jail.
It's scary being in the United States.
It really is.
Yeah.
But if you want to come on down to the United States, come on, because one of the great gifts you'll receive here is measles. The only civilized country on earth with a measles epidemic.
Yeah.
If you need any more indications about how stupid America is, it's a measles outbreak because of refusing vaccines.
Anti-vaxxers.
Yep, come on down to the U.S., go home with measles.
Yeah. Want to try to breastfeed your kid while you're here? Ain't gonna happen.
No, they will arrest you for public nudity and indecent exposure.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a joke.
And guys, the United States is miserable. The people that live there are miserable, and misery loves company.
Yep.
The United States is the 23rd
happiest country.
Yeah, happiest country.
I mean, we're behind Belize and Mexico, and they live in a lot of poverty there. Americans are the most miserable people, and there's the World Happiness Report that proves it.
Yeah.
And when these people are miserable and they see a bunch of happy Europeans or Africans or South Americans coming, they're going to try to make you miserable too. They will do anything they can.
Yeah.
Another great thing about the United States, sarcasm, is our cops are better armed than your military is.
And they love shooting people
And
too.
they love it. They love pushing their extent of their power. They will tase you, shoot you. They don't care. They shoot Americans on the street. Do you think they're going to care about some foreigner coming?
No.
I mean, and it's going to be high tension with a lot of people in one
Yeah.
place. And these cops are trigger happy. They have no self-control.
And with Trump in control, they're so trigger happy and authoritarian that they will do anything to.
Yeah, you do not want to get caught up in some tussle with cops. They will bust heads. They do not care.
No.
So, one last thing. If you're going to come here for the World Cup to the USA and you're going to think about like bringing your country's flag to wave around,
Don't do it.
I wouldn't even suggest it. I mean, you saw what these MAGA people did at the Capitol, right? What do you think they're going to do to a bunch of Europeans flying European or African or South American flags in the States?
Unless you're flying a Confederate flag.
You're probably not welcome in the United States.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, so if you are considering going to the United States for the World Cup in 2026, I wouldn't.
No way.
We are terrified to go to the States, and we were born and raised there, and we haven't been in, 13
years we haven't gone back, and I would never, ever, as even an American, I would not go back to the
We
United
are not
States.
considering going back at all, and we don't think you should go either.
If you want hassles and problems and measles, go ahead, but I really strongly suggest you give your money and support to Canada or Mexico.
Mexico, yeah.
Yep. So get out there, good luck with your team, enjoy the World Cup, and
Till next time.
late.